Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I am here with Mr. Budge and we're actually going to be doing a mid-month budget check-in. So I would say that we both in the last couple of months have been a little hyper-focused on, you know, making sure we're trying to get our spending under control and like seeing what is going to be realistic as we move into the house. So what we're going to do today is I am going to be using my budget planner, of course, to, you know, write out expenses and the income and all of that, and I'm going to be writing in this, and then he's just going to be calling out the numbers because we do use the Every Dollar app for our budget for tracking income and expenses and all of that. So let's just go ahead and talk about the first half of the month. So far we have had 4 paydays. So he's had 3, I have had 1. We have paid all of our bills up until this point, and that has included cable/internet, rent/water, his credit card bill, and that has been it so far. So
a new bill.
And we and our new bill. And yeah, so we're just going to talk about the expenses as a whole, and then we'll just talk a little bit more about them as we move through this. And this is vlog style because this is what seemed to work best for the both of us. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we'll go ahead and talk about income. Regarding income for me for the month of November, I've gone ahead and calculated that up, and that has been $2,745.62, and we have budgeted $6,700 for my income for the month of November, and I have brought in $2,700, so I still have $4,000 to go. And of course, as we all know, we only budget using my income because we save all of his income, more particularly for the house, because the house is a whole situation. So let's go ahead and talk about the expenses. So now we're just going to hit it and go down the list, and the list should match up perfectly because I create this actual budget on paper using the Every Dollar app. So for rent/water and pest control, we budgeted $750. We spent how much?
$750. Yeah, $750.
$750. So obviously, I mean, that's a bill. We already knew how much that was going to be up front anyway, so that wasn't really that difficult. I mean, you know, that's not a category that we expected to spend any different amount of money on. We expected to spend $750. So for cable/internet, we budgeted $110.72.
You're right on spot. And
we have paid $110.72. For electricity, we budgeted $100, but electricity is not due until
the 17th.
The 17th?
Mm-hmm.
Or let me see. Go in my text messages, and it tells us.
Did somebody text you when your
Georgia Power texts me when it's due. When is it due?
The 18th.
And how much is it?
$89.05.
So it's gonna be $89.05 whenever we pay that. So I'm just gonna mark, what I do is I just mark through it whenever the bill hasn't been paid yet, or we haven't like had the expense yet. So for phone, we budgeted $106.50, and we haven't paid that bill yet, nor do I really know exactly how much it's going to be, because as we all know, he has unlimited as well now, just like me. So I don't really know how much that's going to be. So I'm just going to wait for them to text me. But in the meantime, I marked through it because I don't know how much it is. Okay, so the next thing I have my allowance. I budgeted $100. How much did I spend?
$85.72.
And for your allowance, we budgeted $100 and
$71.77.
$71.77. The next thing is beauty. We budgeted $200. That was going to take care of my hair and nails and all of that, and his haircut. And how much did we spend so far?
$181.63.
Okay, so for donations / gifts, we budgeted $200. We didn't have any birthdays this month or anything like that, but we wanted to account for if we did like any Black Friday shopping, although we're not huge Black Friday shoppers. And how much have we spent so far?
No.
Yes, we have.
And what? Donations and gifts?
Yes.
No, we haven't.
I donated $10 to the...
Did you?
Yes.
Did you now? If every dollar doesn't say it, doesn't happen.
Well, can you add it in there? I donated $10. I was at a photo shoot, my first photo shoot last weekend.
You donated $10.
And a guy came up and was like, can you help me out? And I'm not in the position to say no to anybody who needs money if I have the cash, because I never have the cash. So when people catch me when I have the cash, I give the cash. So that was $10. And then also I donated, did I not donate $20? I must have did that last month.
Or it must not have happened.
Or that. Okay. So $10 so far is what we spent. Technically, my friend, the planner event should technically be like that 25 should really be in the donation / gifts. But I mean, it's not like anything that she really probably wants. So therefore, I'm not going to count it as donation / gifts. I'm just going to take it out of my allowance because, you know, it's not really anything that she asked for that I really wanted to give to her. She's just kind of being thrust into, you know, having to go. All right, so next up we have toiletries. We budgeted $50. And how much have we spent?
None.
$0 on toiletries. Love that. For miscellaneous, we budgeted $100.
$319.71.
$319.71.
Yep.
So far for miscellaneous, we have had a car wash expense, and then also his health insurance expense, which we now have to pay for out of pocket. Also, what was $53.99?
Beats me.
Something for $53.99, something for $15.11, and then something for $25. And I really don't know. Oh wait, let's see. Sometimes when we go into it, you can see I'll put a note about what it is. But I didn't put any notes about any of that.
No notes.
Okay, so all right, next category is travel. We budgeted $250. That was in case I went home for the holidays, and I've decided not to because I don't really feel like it. So we probably haven't spent any. Nope.
Haven't spent any in travel.
$0 for travel. For business, I budgeted $500 because, you know, as we go into the new year, I'm starting to work on stuff for 2020, and I just wanted to make sure that I budgeted enough to pretty much to be able to purchase some of the things that I wanted as I moved into the new year and started prepping for that. So how much have I spent so far?
$103.51.
So $103.51. And what were those expenses?
Etsy, Creative Market, Amazon, Vision Ford, TubeBuddy, and Amazon.
Okay, so basically business supplies, my photo shoot, and that's pretty much it. Business supplies and photo shoot. So like actual supplies and also some subscriptions and stuff like that. So that is what we have spent so far for business. And it's the middle of the month. I do need to start prepping, like legit prepping for my January release for my shop. So I'll probably need to spend a couple of $100 more, but I don't really see us spending the whole $500. The next category is gym, and I don't think either of our gyms have been paid yet. No. So
17th
I'm just gonna mark through both of those. And then gas, we budgeted $250 because he's been doing ride share, and I don't know that he's really been driving a whole lot this month, so I don't really expect us to spend the whole $250 because I'm glancing over and I only see 2 transactions. And how much is gas?
$60.46.
Okay, so for life insurance, I already know that hasn't come out yet. We did budget $42.19, but it hasn't come out yet, so $0. And then food, of course, we budgeted $1,000, and that's for food / dates. So it's groceries, eating out, and dates. We prioritize all of those things. Obviously, we need groceries. We don't need to go out, but we do need to go on dates because that's what we signed up for when we got married, not to not hang out and just have our fun lifestyle go by the wayside. And like I said, we prioritize the dates, which often includes going out. So I think we went on a date night this month. Didn't we go for our anniversary? This month was our anniversary, and we went to the movies.
In Japanese.
And we went to Japanese, which is like our perfect date night. So how much have we spent? How much have we spent eating out so far?
Whew. $587.30.
30 cents?
Yeah.
Okay. So about 600 of the $1,000 budget, and we're halfway through the month, which is kind of the purpose of us doing this. It kind of just tells us, you know.
I feel like we'll be under for the rest of the month. Let's see. We got
a freezer full of food.
Yeah.
That's the first.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. We can stay under that. What?
Can you stay under that?
You the main one be trying. Let's go out to eat. When you want to go eat?
So I'm the main one.
Did you or did you not today say we could go out to eat today?
I didn't ask say we could.
Just went out. We just went out to eat yesterday.
On whose account?
On mine. It was mine yesterday.
And all these other accounts. Guess who's the
majority of yours.
So we just gonna lie in front of the people. So that's what we're gonna do.
So I mean, the majority of these expenses are coming from you.
Okay, and
I'm just saying the majority of the outgoing money is.
First of all, no. Come here. Walk with me. Talk with me.
Yeah.
First of all, I've spent for my allowance just like you've spent from yours.
But wait. First of all, let me stop you right there. You've only spent $85.72.
Bro, yeah.
You've only spent $85.72.
Legit, I don't spend that much money. I don't know. Listen, he sees all these packages coming. Like today, I got 2 packages. He sees all these packages, but he fails to realize that this is like free stuff. Like I have companies sending me stuff. I order something that's like $2, $3. I have to order stuff for my business. Like these expenses. Like when I get packages.
That. But I feel like you put.
Why would I lie?
I feel like to be under budget, duh. I feel like you spend money and then you put it under another category where you can finesse it and put it in.
With me.
That's why you don't know. That's why you don't know what these miscellaneous things are.
Walk with me.
That's supposed to be an allowance.
Walk with me. Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Just like your haircut comes out of beauty.
Let me go on beauty. Where's beauty? Is that lifestyle? Yeah, beauty. All right, cool.
What's the first one at the bottom?
$120 for beauty.
What's this?
It's November 4th.
What is it? How much is it?
$120.
Okay, that was to get my hair done.
And then on the same day,
I have to buy the hair.
$45.26.
Okay. And then what?
My $15 haircut.
And then Ulta, I used a gift card, and the balance that I had left was $1 something. So
okay, so that's all beauty. That's all hair.
All right, come at it then. Let's go.
All hair.
Let's come to the next category.
Okay, let's go.
Easy. You can't say nothing about donations/gifts. I donated $10.
That's allegedly. We don't know if that really happened or not.
So you go question my character in front of all these people. Bet.
Ain't nobody here but just me and you.
Okay, so miscellaneous.
Alright, yeah, miscellaneous. Let's go in here.
So you gonna sit here and you gonna tell me?
Because we budgeted $100 for miscellaneous, and we spent.
How much have you spent?
I spent $7 on a car wash and $218.61.
So you gonna sit here and tell me
for my health insurance, which I'm supposed to have.
But you're telling me that I have spent the most money so far. How so? You spent $300.
Where have I spent $300?
You spent most of the miscellaneous.
How do you see that? How?
Because of the $100 that we budgeted, you took us over to $18.61.
That doesn't count because actually that's not supposed to go in miscellaneous.
It's supposed to go
in the bill.
We don't have a category for it.
You
don't just create a category.
No, insurance. Duh, the insurance category.
We didn't budget for it. So
the insurance category has car insurance, life insurance, renter insurance. Why wouldn't it have my health insurance?
Because we didn't know how much that was going to be until you started.
Okay, so why not? Why won't we just put it in insurance?
Because it was a miscellaneous expense. Now in December it will go into have its own category.
And insurance?
Yeah, but as of right now, you took us over budget for miscellaneous.
That's not going over budget.
Yes, it is. So go back out. So now we're down to business.
Alright, so no, let's talk about what's this $53.99 and the $25 because that's everything that we done budgeted.
My boots. Oh, that was my.
Oh, your boots. How was that not?
Who told me to buy them?
I did. But that's part of your allowance, though.
No, it's not a part of my allowance.
How's buying a pair of boots not in your allowance?
So if you would have bought them shirts from the other day, you think I would have had those come out of your allowance?
Your allowance, yes. Yeah.
They
What
Miscellaneous.
shirts? What shirts?
Them shirts in there. Your work shirts.
Yeah. Where else would it? No, or would it came out of Miscellaneous? But that's for work. You bought these pair of boots
For work.
Bruh, no, it doesn't work.
It was for my photo shoot.
It don't work like that. That's coming out of allowance.
The 15 was for my dress.
Okay.
Which you told me to buy.
Okay, well, that's allowance, because now that the photo shoot is over, you're gonna wear it for your pleasure. Did you only buy those things? You've been wearing the dress to work.
And the boots every day.
To work. That's not part of this
I
other
might
kind
add,
of work.
I want to add, those boots were my first pair of shoes in a 1 full year, because the last time I bought shoes,
take it from your allowance.
it matters not.
Matters not.
Matters not when the last time it was I bought shoes. It needs to come from my allowance.
It needs to come from your allowance.
I digress. And I disagree.
Well, I guess we have an unbalanced budget then.
Well, I guess we have a war moving right along. For our student loans, we have not paid those yet. What you do with my pen? You stole it because you mad. We have not paid our student loans yet because they're not due until the 21st. So I'm just gonna cross through that. And then that leaves savings, which we don't know how much we're gonna fully save until the end of the month. And of course that also leaves rollover, which we don't know how much we're gonna roll over into December until the end of the month. So you guys, we're actually only over so far in one category.
What's this down?
That's savings and rollover. It's called something different in every dollar. We're only over in miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous or Shay's allowance, whichever one you want to
Whichever one you want to call it. But that's pretty good so far. You don't think?
I think we're doing pretty good.
I think we're doing pretty good too.
I feel like we can make this a really great month if we don't eat out for the rest of the month. But I don't think we can do that. That's asking a lot.
Can you do that?
I can do that.
You have an addiction.
How? I was about to make me some ramen noodles.
I'm not eating that kind of food.
You don't have to. I'm eating ramen
go
noodles.
Budget. I have good food, mind you. I didn't eat my meal from today. That means I have one at work already.
I didn't eat my lunch today. That means I have an extra lunch for an extra day.
I have one for work on Tuesday.
I have a lunch for a rainy day.
Cool.
You see what I did there? I didn't eat my lunch, so I have lunch for a rainy day. It's raining outside.
That's corny.
Corny.
Okay, so yeah, that's how we're doing so far for the month of November. I really do think that we're gonna do pretty good because we've been trying to like get it right, get it tight, because those expenses that's coming up with the house. We're prepared for it. We got it. Ain't gonna be no big thing, but it's still quite scary.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're on your P's and Q's.
Speaking of, we need to send our last little few documents to our loan officer, so that's what we got to do today. But anyway, that's how we're doing so far for the month of November. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. It just seemed to make the most sense because somehow the stars aligned for us to be home at the same time. So we just checked in with the budget. And also, I feel like we've both been more on top of I think I said both. Both of us have been more on top of the budget since like we've been thinking about the house, you know? Because I feel like we used to just kind of, we stayed on top of the budget, but we kind of just were acting a little crazy, like we just were rich.
Like we wasn't about to move into a
like we
house.
weren't about to move into a house until it like smacked us, and we've been visiting the house and it's like almost finished, and now we're like trying to get our acts really, really together. Because I do want to, I wear glue on nails now for $3, so I do want to start being more mindful, not because we're moving into the house, just because like why I'm just over completely pretty much completely over just spending money on frivolous things. As I'm getting older, I mean, I know I'm still in my 20s.
I kind of feel you too.
You know, it's just kind of whack at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what am I even spending $100 to get my nails done? Like, that's crazy to me. Or my eyebrows. They pretty much never even need wax anyway because they're thick AF and they just kind of stay like this. But, you know, what am I spending $10 every 2 weeks or 3 weeks getting my eyebrows wet? You know, it's just kind of whack. I don't know. As I'm getting older, as we're getting older, I guess we don't too much care for that anymore. So anyway, again, that's our mid-month budget check-in. This is my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner in 7x9. And if you would like to get your hands on one of these, you can use my referral link in the description for $10 off of your first purchase. Otherwise, if you have already signed up for an account or you're not going to create a new account just to get the $10 off, you can use my affiliate link, which means that I will earn a commission if you use the affiliate link. If you use the referral link, you get $10, I get $10. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and we might see you in our next video.